I have to keep mine over here or it gets too
Yeah.
loud.
Good morning, Vietnam. No, it's different.
I love the smell of napalm in the
That's
morning.
right. So here we are for day 2.
And you're here too.
I am.
And I heard I'm being replaced.
Day 2 of Peoria something.
The broadcast for the Littles last night, one of the dads took over and helped out Eddie, and apparently
And Eddie
he
needs
was
all the help he can.
widely liked.
Yeah, I heard there's a petition circulating. I'm just saying.
Well, I'll sign it.
Heard there's a big protest in St. Louis about getting you replaced. Is that what that was down in the city?
No, that was a No Kings
Oh.
protest.
Oh, you're our
And-
king,
and
so
I am not
mean
a
that's
king. I've been called a lot of things, but king is never one of them.
Oh, pencil down.
So we are playing
Oh,
the East
How
Side.
about we start recording?
The East Side Volleyball Club.
So it's the East Side
16
versus South
Blizzard.
Side.
Seems like we played this club
I
before
believe we have.
somewhere. So this is the gold bracket A, and we're playing to get into the gold bracket B, or maybe it's so
No, we play right into gold from here. There's 4 flights, which is really just a big
right, but
16
I mean, if you
pool.
lose, you go into the losers bracket.
Yeah.
So, but
So
if
we
you win, there's a bracket, 2-game bracket.
Then you
Then
play
there's
into a
another
2-game bracket.
we get into when we win
Yeah.
out this. So at the end of the day, it's a 4-game day if we go all the way out, and the last is scheduled for 1 o'clock. So, and we're off, and that is
And
going
that
to
is going to be in.
a service ace for the Blizzard. I don't know if it's a cheesecake blizzard, an Oreo blizzard,
Excuse me.
or what kind of blizzard it is, but apparently it's a blizzard that gets an ace on the first.
Yeah, I'll give them that. The first one, it looked like it might be long. They should give it a chance on the first ball. Why not? Cam. Barra back to
Good
Neela.
backside.
Cross.
You're going to call her on that in the net.
Oh, we were in the net.
Net violation.
0-2.
I think it was on Rachel.
I'm sure it
Or
was.
actually, it wasn't on Rachel. It was on Barra when she set.
Oh,
Said her shoulder hit the net.
Barra's going to dump it. Touched over.
I think you're going to see a lot of that right there.
Yeah, I don't think they weren't hitting much, so I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of hitting. They're probably scrappy though. I'll give them that. Barra. Rachel off the big hands in the back. They got a little bit of help. I think that was going to be long. It was a good kick. Good
1-2.
Good kill right at her. I mean, may have been long, but it was right at her. I think she reflex played that one.
I think it went off the block too.
Oh, did it? I missed the block part.
Went off the top of the hand of the block.
That's very possible. I thought that seemed kind of long for a Rach hit. So that would make sense.
That one ain't
That's not
coming
going to make
over.
it.
Tied at 2.
Nira comes back to serve for her second time.
We have 7 people joining us this early Sunday morning. 7 heathens who are not going to church and would rather watch that ace fall in from Neela.
7 people that probably need to go to church after listening to this broadcast.
I need to go to church. Sit back, grab a Bloody Mary, get some scrambled eggs and some bacon, and
Get some egg patties.
nicely played.
Push to the outside, comes
Oh.
over into the bench, and played into the neighboring court.
So today, instead of egg white omelets out of a box with vegetables in them, it was egg patties.
Out of a box.
And it didn't look like the McDonald's egg patty like you get on a sausage McMuffin or something, you know, with egg. It was this really thin egg patty.
These are definitely factory-made eggs. You can't
Yeah.
make an egg patty that.
That's right. If you put enough of that canned gravy on it, it doesn't taste too bad.
Yeah,
So.
that's right. I had it between biscuits with a bunch of gravy, and it was fine. It was fine because I couldn't even taste it. Barely outside, Rachel.
Oh, well, that's a big
That's
gift.
okay. Oh, and they got a hit off of that.
That's a big gift for a moment there. 5-3.
So at least after today, it seems like it's going to be a semi-early day and only a 2.5-hour drive back, so it shouldn't be too bad. And seeing as how we're scheduled for noon o'clock, if we finish all the way out. Out!
Well,
Or
not
not.
to mention the fact that was a bad hit.
Yep.
You got to play it out. You got to play to the whistle. The antennas are leaning in slightly. So 5-4 is your score.
You planned that, didn't you, Steve?
Nope.
This is a scripted game. You made him get to 5-4 so you could say that?
May.
There's a hit by Mabel.
Uh-oh. Better
Call Mako.
6 for 22.
Our first sub of the day.
Speaking of Mako, my son's truck got hit the other day sitting on the street.
Was it your son's fault?
No, he parked it in a good. Oh my
Oh
goodness
my
gracious.
Lord!
Parked
Gabby.
it in a right in front of our house, and the guy was backing out of his girlfriend's driveway a
About
little
65.
too fast. Yeah. Gave it a $7,000 lug tap. So
And that's an ace.
6-6. You got to be careful here. I understand they may not be the talent level you really want it to be, but you can't just.
Some of those are pretty tough. Some of these teams, like this one, obviously serve deep right at the line, and they're so close. I mean, that was only in by a couple inches. So again, you can't falter for taking a chance on that ball. You're in a spot where 1 point's not going to make a huge difference. Those are tough balls to play. That was a good cross.
6-7 is the score.
Seriously.
Back set May. Rolls it over into the middle, push back. Alex to Mabel, and Jasmine pushes it over the top.
Make them think twice about her coming up to hit.
There was no way that person was going to hit. They played that nicely.
Yep.
Jazz pushes it over.
Has
them chicken winging. And another roll shot over. They're not going to hit much, so you probably have a little time as May
got away with
slides
one
around
there.
and dumps it over, and it's 7-7.
She got away with one there. She went right into the net after she pushed that over.
Yeah. So 2 for 45 here. Barra comes back to serve for the Southsiders to the Eastsiders, tied at 7.
Little Barra put this into play.
Ball up deep into the middle. Now bump set to the left side. Roll shot over the block. Barra pushes it outside. Jasmine, she kills
Down.
it. That's more like it, and it's 8-7.
That's some smooth
Jazz. More, please.
Get some more Jazz hands on the ball.
Bump set spike. Perfectly in system, and
Bump
it pays
set Jazz.
Exactly. And it pays off with a point. 8-7. That's going to be. That probably would have been in.
That was right at the line. It started curving back.
She didn't like it when she first hit it. Good job by Neela there. Getting that ball over the net. That's into the net.
There you go.
That's a 2-point swing right there with Neela diving and getting that ball.
Well, that serve was going right, and right. It seemed like it saw the line and then just served back left. It was taking to stay in.
She thought it was out.
Yep.
And so did I.
So did I.
And it did not. It was not going to be out.
It's almost
9-7.
Like it hit a wall right where the line was and stayed.
Back set over the top. She's not going to be able to put that ball down, I don't think. But Olive will. Pushed outside. That's off the
There's
block.
A block.
Down by Mabel. Southside Roofers for all your roofing needs.
Little Barrel put this ball into play again. And again, today we're
3-1-4 block me.
3-1-4 block me.
That works out, too. That's 7
others.
Oh,
good block by Mabel.
She just about got there a little early to block it. Hung there for a second and
it's off the tips of her fingers.
Right off the tips. If she was 5'9" instead of 5'10" or whatever, she would have not got that. 11-7.
Yeah, we were shooting from straight behind the servers today, so as we talk about from time to time, if you watch the ball on the serve, you can see the movement of these balls when they hit them from both sides.
Oh! That, folks, is some dirty jazz. 12-7.
She found that one and just decided to put that straight to the floor.
There was some stink on that one.
It's going to be tough to you have to be 100% in the exact right spot to be able to dig that ball when she hits it. Went down so fast.
Uh-oh.
Oh, now that one.
That one might have been pulled just a little bit.
That one's not curving back.
Overpass.
Gabby with an overpass. Oh, at the net.
There, can't quite get there. 12-9.
A couple people were in the net there. I wasn't too sure what was going to happen. I just saw the ball come. I didn't see what happened.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Picked up the outside.
Olive
off the block.
Down. So the ball comes from the other side. Olive sees it out of the corner, turns around, perfect platform, bumps it back to 13-9. Cam in now to serve.
Put down the middle. Cam, perfect spot for that one.
Jasmine pushes it.
Off the hands, down.
Hit them where they ain't. It's 14-9.
Would seem as though the Southsiders picked up where they left off yesterday. Cam, deep in the middle. Push to the outside. Cross, good. Chicken wing by Gab.
Oh, great play by Olive. It just couldn't get it in. She ran the width of the court.
That's a perfect pass by Cam. It's just outside the antenna.
Neela, perfect shot. Played up nicely by the Librio, but she can't do anything with it. It's 15-10.
A little too far out of reach for the outside. She couldn't.
So 22 will
do
come back
anything with
in
that.
for 6.
A little bit of jazz serve. I'm going to serve you a little bit of jazz.
And it's right in on the
There's
back
ace.
line, and it's 16-10.
Give them a little bit of their own medicine
Well,
right
when
there.
she hit that thing, I thought that was long for the day. Turned out not to be. 16-10.
Jazz
Another
scored on the
perfect
left
serve.
side for
2
another
in a
ace.
row, 17-10.
It's a pair of aces for Jazz.
One more, and she'd have
Timeout.
3 of a kind.
We're waiting for the river to see how Jazz's percentage runs out.
Take me to the river. Which is right next door, by the way.
Yes, it is.
We are down on the river. I did
We're
not
playing
stay. I did not stay in a van down by the river last
We're
night,
playing.
but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express.
That's why your broadcast is better today.
No, not
No,
really.
not really.
Not really.
We are in a convention center down by the river. That really doesn't work either, does it?
Peoria, home of the Bradley Braves and the Peoria Rivermen hockey team. Up to 10 people now.
Oh, that was a good joke, I guess. I brought another person on with that one.
No.
No, not so much.
No, not really.
Oh.
No. It's a 17-10 lead here. Set 1, day 2, match 1.
That's a lot of numbers.
The
There's going to be no
yellow
math.
zone is for loading and unloading only.
The red zone is for loading and unloading only.
And Jazz sends it over. This is going to be
Out.
out. Oh, man. Oh, doctor. That did everything but fall in bounds. 18-10.
I mean, Dr. Nelson watching us after waiting for that to fall to see what happened. Well, you know, the funny thing was on that play.
Play by Jazz there. Back set Neela. Sends it
Deep.
deep. Off the block. Barra back set Neela again, and she hammers it home. Nira.
That play, after it rolled over and then fell out and they called it out, then the girl at the other end said it hit the antenna.
Which is leaning in, by
Yeah.
the way.
Which wouldn't that have been called before he even hit the ground?
Oh.
That was a good
Missed
spot.
it by that much.
I mean, not a really good spot because it was out, but it was a good thought trying to get down that far line.
He didn't whistle
Seems like
it.
he didn't whistle it.
And she foot faulted, which she's lucky he didn't whistle it
Yeah.
in. So, just to tell you what your iPhone listens to you. We were talking about Airplane, the movie yesterday.
Yep.
I get back, I'm looking at my thing on Facebook, my video stuff, and there were 3 or 4 Leslie Nielsen things that came up.
Well, yeah, you talked about Leslie Nielsen going up and saying good luck. Very outside. Neela. That would have been long, but we got a little help there. Take it.
You can get by with a little help from your friends and
That is
enemies.
correct.
And
20-11.
45 for 2.
So we have gone around the horn twice to get to 20-11.
That's a
Alex.
screamer.
Yep. I thought that was in the net.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. There's a little stank on that serve. That's one of the first hits they've really had. I'm almost to the point where I'm not sure I'd block a team like this.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, none of their hits are all that powerful from what we've seen so far.
Because if they do, they're going to do that. I mean, she's got to
went into the stand back there.
She's clearly got to hit up on the ball to get it over the top of the block. So Librio out, May back in, Neela to serve. 21-12 into the net.
Swing and a miss.
13. Cam back in.
The last thing we want to do is let Cam get a break, so we're going to hurry up.
Well,
that poor girl.
Why would today be any different?
Yeah.
Cam in the back.
By Cam.
Back set. Rachel throws it deep and
Yeah,
wide.
it's not going to make it.
Yeah, she had a plan there.
Yep.
She was never going to hit that ball. From the time that ball came up, she's like...
She's going to the opposite Rachel's corner the whole time.
Serving. Interesting. First time this weekend we've seen that happen. Pushed outside.
Jazz off the hands and down.
Pretty much. 23-13. And the scary part is we haven't even gotten to our game yet.
I believe it's a on and off schedule today, like play, sit, play, sit, play, sit, play.
The only way you're reffing is if you lose.
Good
job by Jasmine there. Played that perfect.
Set point number 1.
I just noticed something.
We're inside.
Rachel's shoes. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Right over the top. Ended up with an ace.
The game, and it's 25-13. 1 down.
So I believe if we let me pull the schedule up. It's a weird schedule. It's like 3 different places. So if we win this, we play at 10. If we win that, we have to go to a different bracket. If we win that, we play at 12, and then the finals are at 1. So the only 2 back-to-back games will be the last 2 if we get that far. Let's see what we got here. Got the Kurtz. Wait for Steve to get back on here. We got the Kurtz at home eating some homemade coffee cake watching. Does that go well with the Kurtz? I guess does that go down well with the Bloody Marys? use the Bloody Marys to wash those down, sitting in your lazy boy watching the game.
Will you do me a favor? Text her my address. Have her send me some of that homemade coffee cake. I like a coffee cake. I don't drink coffee. I'll go with my Mountain Dew.
Yeah, well, the Bloody Marys wash it down too, apparently.
Not that either, but the things your kids do that you don't notice until
like
you just
back
happen
into
to
a
see
tree?
it. Like they won't say, well, no, but I mean,
Well,
in
it
all
is obvious.
seriousness, I'm looking down. Rachel's got a new pair of volleyball shoes. It's the first time she's wearing them this weekend.
Baby got some new shoes.
I look down and she's got the initials BT on the back of her shoe. And I looked at that, and she was very close to my mom. My mom was alive. And I went to my wife. I said, "Is that what I think it is?" She's like, "Yeah, that's your mom's initials on the back of her shoes." And I mean, she didn't say anything to me about it. And my son still has my dad's picture as his lock screen on his phone. And it's just little things your kids do you don't notice. So if you don't think you're making an impression on your kids, you really got to make sure you know it, because you know that it means a lot to me to see that, and to, you know, my son does that. He was really close to my dad, and
That's what they say, more is caught than taught. They see
Exactly.
more and do more
And
than
it's
what
just-
you do than they do what you tell them to do.
but when you don't even think about it, and then it just happens, and it's organic. And I asked Heidi, I said, how did she's like, no, she did that on her own. I had no idea she did it. So you just, the more is caught than taught is a good way to say it, right?
Yep. All right, and
So Alex will start us off with a serve.
good lead in there.
Okay, well that really went to a place I wasn't hoping it was going to go. So
Alex, Bear, back set Neela, off the block.
that did us a favor right there.
Yep. Rachel, down the back.
Which
It's picked up.
good job by Bear at the net.
Twice.
Gonna win that every time there, I think.
Let's talk
Yeah,
about that.
double. Call it double.
Double, throw in trouble.
He let her have the first one. He wasn't going to give her two. So 1 and 1.
That's what I was talking about in the 11s last night. One of the girls, the 11s blocked play, and I go, that kind of reminded me of our setter. She's up at the net, and she will get that ball every time. Picked up. Dunk. Ball over the net.
That's a tough call when the ball's coming from your side to
Yeah.
figure out.
I don't
if you-
necessarily agree with that one, because I don't think she was about to play that ball. I think it was coming down.
Well, it's just tough. I mean, it's tough for her when the ball's coming from your side. You're trying to guide it over. You really don't know where you're at on the net parallel, right? So.
And I don't think she was over the net. I think she touched it from the, I think the ball was coming down on the net. But anyway, regardless. Rachel. Outside, off the block. Neil, a good play off that pancake.
That was interesting. It was like in slow motion.
And they were actually waiting for that pancake. She pancaked that, and they jumped the second that started.
But it was slow motion. Like she went to the ground and then she eased under it. Like the ball didn't quite go where she wanted it to go. Back set Rachel. She cuts one and that's not coming back.
Nope.
And it's 2-3.
It was a good shot by Rachel. She went to hit that ball. She swung across her body and then stopped and turned her hand and put it back the opposite way. So everybody was looking for it to cross. She's really developed that shot where she changes her hand at the last minute. Has become very effective with that.
Of course she. I mean, who do you think she learned that from?
Yeah, say Steve out there at the net all the time.
Wasn't me. I don't know who she learned it from, but wasn't me.
You were asking, who do you think
Who did she learn that from? That was an ask.
It was actually a question,
yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Rachel deep in the back right.
They are clearly going after that person. 3-4. There have been a lot of serves to her. 6 for 22.
Good call.
We kept the lineup exactly the same. We did not go to the second lineup.
Actually, this is the second lineup. They didn't go to the first
Didn't
lineup.
go to the first one. I thought the second one was the.
Nope.
Well, whatever. Good job by Jasmine.
Good.
Yeah, you want to jump up? Take this.
Campfire.
Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Everybody sat around watching it. 2:45. Little Bear gonna put the ball into play. Dropped in the middle. Set on the right side. Gabby plays the out ball.
I'm not sure about that.
There's a tool off the
I'm not sure
Jazz.
that goes out. I think she played it because she had to. 5-4 now. Southside on top for the first time in this set.
These armband things that they gave us here are the biggest
I actually
annoying
was able
pain
to
in
take
the
mine off. I kept it loose enough it would stay on but still come off. And then I must have tightened it this morning because now it won't come off again.
Yeah, I did mine a little too tight. There's a out
6-4. They said don't do them too tight.
Yeah.
Because you can't loosen them and you're going to have to buy a new one. So I went the other way. Either way, it's annoying.
Mine's right at. I really wish I'd have put it on my left hand because I'm right and it's in my way all the time.
Well, I had a watch on my left, so.
Should put it on my ankle.
That's a different kind of bracelet.
Olive
good job.
down
Good
across
slide
the middle.
by Olive. And that ain't coming back, and it's 7-4.
It's going straight to Steve.
I got it.
Cat-like reflexes. Meow. Little Bear put this into play.
Little Bear, how are you? I did not notice if Bear had some oatmeal this morning, if it was too hot, too cold, or just right. Oh, I kill myself.
Was her
Some
bed
people
too
wish I
soft,
would.
too hard, or just right?
Some people wish I would.
Yeah.
They
Picked
are
up in the
going.
back on the
They
right.
are going to that spot. Doesn't matter who's there.
Yep.
Dump that. That'll work too.
Wonder if Katie's decided that they're going to try that strategy today.
8-5.
Oh, whoops.
Into
wrong
the
one.
net there.
Trying to get them out of the system because it's the furthest from your setter's supposed to be on the front right, so that's the furthest point away. There's two schools of thought. You either go to the furthest point away or you go deep behind the setter, which typically makes them pass it across, which is what she was doing.
Somebody was in the net.
Yep. Them.
So is the school of thought related to School of Rock?
It's kind of like a school of fish, too. I mean, they're all kind of in the same.
I don't think so.
No? I'm not sure Jack Black was involved
If
in.
the fish are so smart because they go to school all the time, then why do they keep getting hooked?
I don't know.
Overpass. That was a big overpass.
Oh!
How the heck did she do that?
There's something I've never seen before. Bear to the outside. Jazz touches it. Awkward free ball.
Nira
cross court between everybody.
I asked Sarah where Todd was. She said he's at a baseball tournament. I'm jealous. I love going to baseball tournaments.
Well, I call BS because Todd should be here instead. We need some hot toddy.
Everybody needs some hot toddy. Back set
Cam.
Jazz into the
Oh,
net.
a little short.
10-6.
10-6. Jazz off the hands
Ain't coming
and
back.
out.
11-6.
Let me get us another iPad holder so we can have the viewer up here.
Why not? We'll just buy other crap that we don't
I was
need.
going to get a laptop holder for my. We can run two cameras
Would
into
really
it.
look
Yeah.
good, I think at some point you got to kind of go, that's enough.
My wife says that a lot. I've been past that point for a while. Jazz, short on the left. Free ball coming deep. It's a really good spot for that free ball, honestly. Gabby with a off net hit. Was
This
really
is the
good.
modified
Different.
rotation where Gabby and Rachel play part in the front row, part in the back.
Picked up in the back. Push to the outside. Right back to the next court.
I was going to go get it, but
No, you weren't.
that person was right there. Referee says, "Are you guys broadcasting? You need a media timeout?" I go, "Just let us know."
Yeah. So I brought the red card to hold up for the TV timeout.
No, we put those oven mitts. You ever seen those guys at the NFL games? The pink big muffin mitts, and their oven mitts.
Oh!
They stand
Somehow
out there.
Scored.
They stand out there and they do this, and hold their hands up. You know, need a big oven mitt. 13-6.
Timeout. First time out of this
Wait, I
game.
missed 2 points. 15-6. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
what are you doing, Steve?
What am I doing? I'm sleeping.
You're busy with the oven mitts.
I got one of those.
Put the oven mitts away.
Too
Keep
many
score.
of those Bloody Marys. Need a little more of that coffee cake.
She's using the oven mitts to eat the coffee cake, and it's making a mess.
The
In
Muffin
the booth.
Man.
Muffin Man. So it's 8. So the next game would be 10, which is, I don't know if the 11 start at 10 or 11.
10.
Do they start at 10? Okay.
They play at 10 and 11, I believe. And we play, it would be 10, noon, and 1.
Well, unfortunately, we'll be
It's either
remaining
10
here.
noon and 1 or 10, 11 and 1.
It's 10 noon and 1. The last two are back to back. Everything else is spaced out. The last two are back to back. I just looked it up. While you were gone taking your hiatus from broadcasting, I was looking at the schedule and doing show prep. Picked up by Barra outside.
And Gabby almost took out that lady's coffee back there.
Did you see? I wouldn't have said that, and Cam almost took her out.
Well, she took Cam out. That was bus versus car. Olive back.
Olive.
Oh, hello. Slam-a-dam-a-ding-dong, and it's 16-7. Rachel in for Gab. Alex in for Olive.
Good hit, Olive. Go sit down.
That's how it works, folks.
Need a rest after all that work.
Broke a sweat.
On the outside, pushed over. Barra
Stay with that nicely.
smacks it back. Kind of smacked it like a redheaded stepchild right back over the net.
Shouldn't smack people, Eddie.
Deep, picked up, and
17-7.
doesn't come back. Alex. Telling her to go right in the middle. We'll see what happens. Right there. Right to her. And blocked down by Barrera.
Again, Southside Roofers, if you need any roofing needs, they are there for you.
Need anything stopped on the top side, they're going to take care of that.
Call 314-BLOCK-IT for your quote.
It's Ace.
19-7.
Team actually seems to have a pretty good serve receive. We really haven't had a whole lot of aces.
I'm starting to see a little frustration on the other side of the court.
I thought you were going to say on the other side of the broadcast.
Overpass.
Neal with a redirect. That's a heck of a play for that second hit.
I should clip that off just because you need to see what that libero did on the other side, but make Alex go get that. Keep running. Run, Forrest.
Did she go out the door and keep going?
Yeah. I'm running.
Somebody get her a taxi, bring her back. I don't know where she went.
I'm happy when I'm running.
Picked up in the back, outside, free something.
Easy.
That's 4.
21-7. I can see Rachel like the cat, like getting ready to jump up and hit that.
It went up so far up, it's like Alex Ace. 22.
22-7.
say it's 22-7?
22-7. 2-2.
2-2? 22-2? Picked up.
Actually, Eddie, that's wrong. It's 23-7. Timeout.
Timeout. Didn't use any timeouts in the first one, I don't think.
Yeah,
I
they
think
did.
they did.
Yeah.
I just didn't mark them.
So, I think we can safely assume we'll be coming back at you after the
At 45 to an hour.
Crossfire South Travel 1 will take on someone.
You're going to make me look it up.
I don't remember who it is. In the next game, and
right in
it
front
might
of
be
us
the
here.
team that's the RTV. So they will.
Yes, RTV
And we will
Ravens.
we will play the winner of that match at 11. Or no,
11,
at 10 on this court, I believe.
I think so.
And then we move around after that. It gets, a little.
It's wanky.
Little wanky.
Don't ask me all these questions like, where are we playing volleyball at, Steve? Come on. Just the right side, blocked it out.
Well, it wasn't at the Dome because the call was the law yesterday.
That's what I
As your
heard.
Battlehawks played at the Dome and won.
We won.
All three teams won yesterday.
Blues.
Blues won 5-1, and they have
That is out.
24. So it's set
Coming
match
to you
point.
now. Nope, not anymore.
So the Blues have gotten themselves one game over 500, and only a few points out of a playoff spot, which is odd.
Yeah. I don't know why they keep doing this. They crap all over themselves all season. Then, like the last couple weeks, like, oh,
Eddie,
let's play some
there's the ball.
hockey.
So set match point number 2. Just really don't
That worked out
don't
well.
lean down there. We wouldn't want you to bend at the waist to grab that ball and roll it back on the court. That would be a little much.
You're asking a lot, Steve. Can you please relax? It's not in my contract. Picked up by Jazz. There's coming right
He
at
let
you.
it go.
It's fine. It didn't touch anything. No! Don't throw that over the... Yeah.
Rachel, that'll do it.
Boom!
On that note, your Southsiders win 25-19 and take the second set, so the sweep continues. We are coming back at you in a little bit. So
Cleaning the
watch
volleyball up, sweeping everywhere.
Watch your social media. It'll be between 9:45 and 10 most likely.
It's from